we should have done more. For example, kung kami yung ruling party, we would have done differently than the liberals, no? Pero ito rin yung sitwasyon. Ito yung limits. Ito yung objective limits, no?
But Ronald, don't you think there was also an aspect of, I hate to say it, but like a bit of self-righteousness and complacency also going on there? Like, because a lot of people would say that administration was not very kind to even constructive criticism. I'm not going to talk about my own experience. I was still not Darian back then, but even in my own little interactions on Notice Code, they're not as open to criticism. And there's a sense, I mean, I got a long call from the former president at some point explaining his versions and like, I'm not sure dapat ganun, diba? Like, can you tell me about that? Again, with all due respect to the late president.
You have a president na nanggaling sa malalim na insecurity. Biglang naging presidente. No?
The leap is a bit too far.
Nag-scale up, no? Beyond his own limits, no? Yun yung isa, yung personality niya. Alam mo naman yung personality
temperamental
ni Pinoy, no? Ikalawa ay hindi naman siya revolutionary na irarak yung system, no? Halimbawa, kung ikaw ang presidente, baka ito yung ginawa mo, no? Talagang dinurog mo yung mga cartels.
Kasi vision mo talaga.
Dinurog mo yung mga cartels because our economy is cartelized. Kaya nga, yan yung naging problema sa sibuyas, sa asukal, sa bigas. It's a cartel. Yung aking kuryente, no, na doble from last month. It's because of the cartels sa utilities, no? All of these are cartels. Yan ang mga dudurugin mo, no? Kung ikaw ang presidente. Pero how do you skirt the rule of law? No, dahil itatali ka niyan sa motion for reconsideration, itatali ka niyan sa mga korte, etc. So, part of you gustong itulak ito. Part of you ay nirerespeto yung institutional limits, no? What has to go? Anong dapat mag-give? No,
the chicken or egg question, right?
Kung ako, I would push it to the limits, even beyond limits. But I'm a progressive, no? I'm a leftist, no? I'm a Pinoy was never a leftist, no? Hindi naman siya
He was not revolutionary.
So part ng kanyang instincts is to wag durugin yung institutional order kahit nakikita niya na ito ay merong limitasyon, no? Ito ay so andun siya sa parameters na yon, no? Na tayo ay wala.
So ipit siya.
But hindi tayo ka-powerful nun no? We have 2 representatives in Congress.
But Ronald, I mean, you're talking about impeaching the former Supreme Court Justice, the DAP issue. I mean, some people will say, hindi heavy-handed. I remember very well in the Congress, there were people pissed off inside the Congress. You shouldn't do this to the Supreme Court Chief Justice and things like that. So may mga times na medyo gumanon rin eh.
Ako nga dapat dinagdagan tenfold yung ginawa niyang gano'n, no?
So, purge. Purge.
Kailangan mo magbigay ng message dito sa mga warlords, dito sa mga dynasties, dito sa mga recidivist elements, no? Dito sa...
Parang Duterte yun. Isn't that exactly what Duterte did?
Well, ang problema kay Duterte, naing patay. No? Ito naman, ipupush mo yung limits ng judicial system.
Pero hindi extrajudicial killing.
Hindi naman... Ibig sabihin, it can be done, eh. No? At the same time, balancing human rights, civil liberties, no? Pero at the same time, destroying the root causes of these problems, di ba? Kailan mo dudurugin ng warlords? Kailan mo dudurugin ng cartels? No? Kailan mo dudurugin itong mga rent-seeking elements inside and outside government? No?
Ronald, you're a well-traveled guy. Is there a model we can look at? I mean, for me, mas similar tayo sa Latin America. I mean, you go around the region, even Thailand na sobrang trapo. Next level pa rin ang Pilipinas.
It could be a combination of an activist state, no, pushing the envelope, and a social pact. Halimbawa, ang isang strength kasi ng Europe as a community not only of interest, but a community of values, ay yung social pact. Sections of their elites, large part of their civil society, nagkasundo, no, na hindi kami ganito ka-revolutionary, pero
bigyan mo ka ng welfare benefits.
Diyan na buo yung welfare state, no? Kailangan maayos ang education, kailangan maayos ang health, kailangan maayos ganito, no? So sections of the elites are willing to sacrifice. We call them now modernizing. Part of their earnings, part of their return on investment, ibibigay dito, no? Halimbawa, almost 50% ng mga nagtatrabaho sa Scandinavian countries, 50% ng kanilang sahod na pupunta sa taxes. Nagkareklamo ba sila? Mostly hindi. Bakit? Dahil may returns.
Unless malaking kita mo. I mean, I have friends and relatives
yes,
there.
Kaya naman lumalakas yung kanan because of that.
Yeah.
Pero sinasabi ko, it's a combination ng ganung klaseng, not one model. No? Kailangan mo ng strong activist state, no, na talagang paparusahan yung mga nagkasala o patuloy na nagkakasala, at saka yung at the same time a social pact between civil society, sections of the elites, sections of the military, no, para itulak itong vision nito.